Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Garrison. If you're new here, welcome. Like and subscribe. If you're not new here, thank you for joining me on my journey. If you're not new here, you also probably know that I got a new schoolie school bus. It's freaking awesome. I named it the Chonker. It's a freaking chonker. It's like the biggest possible vehicle I could get without like needing a different license. And yeah, definitely an upgrade from the van. You guys want to see it? It's freaking dope. So come here. So, first things first, we have a working OG bus door from, 2003. Freaking stellar. Follow. We have a beautiful garage, the garage in the back. We just kind of open this bad area up. There's enough space back here for like fitting my surfboards. It's about 8 feet across, and I mean, hell, we've got totes in here, storage. We got an entire kitchen in here, man. It's freaking awesome. One great thing about buying this bus was they gave us an entire tote's worth of kitchen supplies. And this is even a shower you rig up to the top of the bus so you can take an outdoor shower. We got a gas stove, propane tanks in here, pots and pans. It's pretty stellar. All right, cool. Well, there's more.
But wait,
You thought
more.
that was cool. There's more. Come on. This is my favorite part. Oh my god. All right. Ta-da! A working stop sign still comes out, lights up everything. I'm gonna with so many people this summer. It's brand spanking new under the hood. You're just gonna have to trust me because I don't feel like popping it open right now. One thing I forgot to mention is that it even has a rooftop patio, and I'm gonna show you guys that once we go get to the beach, and I'm gonna post up on it because it's a vibe there. It's freaking sick, and I almost forgot to talk to you about it. So yeah, rooftop patio, it's sick. A little bit of a backstory as to how I got here is I started van lifing about 3 or 4 years ago in a Toyota Tacoma when I bought a camper shell and just threw a full-size bed in the back and just sent it. And then I quickly realized that wasn't enough space. So I sold the Tacoma and bought a Chevy Express cargo box van outright and built that out. And I quickly realized that that wasn't enough space either. So I had the van for about 2 years, and once I got down to Florida, I sold it, and I ended up breaking even on what I paid for it still. So I took that money and invested in this bad Larry, this freaking chonker. It was the best experience buying it ever. Me, Brenda, and our little one had to drive all the way to Jacksonville, Florida from the Panhandle. So we had to drive 6 hours from the Panhandle all the way over to Jacksonville on the other side of Florida. And then once we got there, I test drove it in a Publix parking lot and just freaking fell right in love with it right there. So, little side note, when you go under to check for the frame, and you go under and check the frame, and you're trying to poke holes through the frame to make sure there's no corrosion or rust spots, make sure that there's not a family of fire ants hanging out under your parking spot, because when I climbed up in there, I got attacked by like 400 or 500 freaking fire ants, and I got so many scars to prove it right now. It's not even funny. It sucked. But anyways, after I ended up buying it, we drove it back home, and it took me 8 hours to get back home through Jacksonville traffic. And they just got brand new tires on it, so it drove very, very smoothly. Just got an oil change, so it was a super smooth ride, and it took 8 hours to get back home. That's just a testament right there to seeing how great of a vehicle this actually still truly is. It held up for 8 hours straight, and it could have gone another 8 hours with absolutely zero issues. So yeah, that's the story of how we got it. Let's go to the beach. I think me and Brenda are gonna take this bad Larry over to the beach, and then I'm gonna climb up on the rooftop, and we'll take this video from there. So yeah, see you then. This is Sid. He's a succulent.
This is Sid. He's a succulent.
He came from my last van, and he's following me into this van life or bus life endeavor. Say hi, Sid. Hello. This is it, dude.
You look like king of the world.
I feel like king of the world. Imagine, dude. Imagine posting up under the stars with no clouds in the sky, stargazing with your girl on top of this thing, or posting up at the beach for sunset and climbing up, having dinner on top of here. Who needs a house? Who super sick. But yeah, so I'm gonna get down from here. Do you guys want to check out the inside? Because I've been waiting to show y'all. So yeah, let's do it. All aboard. Welcome to the Garrison Express. This is it. This is the interior. It's been a long time coming. I've been posting a lot about the exterior of the vehicle, telling you guys I would do a walkthrough video. So here it is. So it is an 03 Chevy Express, so it's a little old, but it still rips down the highway. We got the original school bus set up with the OG door handle that opens and closes the bus, which is our little one's favorite part of this entire rig. God knows why. But we even have a brand new radio system that I can turn on and off here, and surround sound speakers in the entire house, so it freaking bumps, guy. Next, we have an entire freaking kitchen. Check it out. We even have running water. It is the foot pump, so we have to kind of, you know, give her the dinner before we can even use the water. So you can wash your hands, you can wash your dinner plates, you can wash your private parts, really anything you need. So we got a little kitchen area. We're definitely going to replace this and put something bigger and better here. But until then, it works great for now. Up here, there's a little storage compartment. It's actually not really that little. It's got a lot of storage in here, and we're going to be utilizing the shit out of that space. These are the surround sound speakers we have all the way through the bus. The two emergency hatches. This one leads to the front of the bus in the front, and then this one's in the back, and that one goes straight up to the rooftop patio. Yeah, we got hardwood freaking floors, dude. How radical is that? Super dope. We're gonna definitely probably get some type of refrigeration system, but until then, it looks like the guy that had it before us used like a cooler. Well, this was the cooler that came with the bus, so he used this cooler and had this as like his designated food storage area, which isn't a bad idea, but I think we're gonna go a little bit more fancy. So the bus also came with these absolutely stellar magnetized insulation thingies that we use to cover up the windows so we have privacy, but also it keeps the interior of the bus cold when it's hot and hot when it's cold, which is super important. Those came with the bus, so we were super lucky to get those, and the windows are tinted, which is freaking stellar. And check this part out. This is one of my favorite parts of the bus. We plan to put like a bar top table right here that's about 2 people's widths long. We're gonna end up having access to this awesome door where we can sling ice cream out of, wicked wax out of, surf wax out of, surf supplies out of, whatever the heck I really want to sling out of it. And if we want to do a business on wheels, maybe my girlfriend can start selling crocheted things out of the door, or like sick photography prints. Who knows? She's super talented like that. So this is an absolutely stellar, one of my favorite parts of the van. And I know it's so stupid, but it's just one of those things that just I fell in love with right away. All right. Next up, we have the table area. It's super awesome, super dope. And there's tons of storage underneath. We have a lot of totes and compartments and kitchen supplies under there, and a whole lot of cushions, fire extinguisher, and whatever else we want to put down there. This also goes down to a single bed. If you kick these out from under, this goes down, and we're gonna have the little one sleep across there, and the adults get the big bed. Super radical. So this is actually the first vehicle I've ever had during my van life journey that I've been able to sleep horizontally across with. My van, the Tacoma before that, all of my vehicles I had to sleep vertically, putting my feet towards the steering wheel. But with this bus, it's 8 feet across, and I'm 6'4", so I can actually sleep comfortably all the way across here. Check this out. How amazing is that, dude? I feel like a normal sized person for once. It's insane. Freaking A, man. If you're tall, don't even waste your time with the Transit. Don't waste your time with the Benz. Don't waste your time with all those Sprinter vehicles, because you're still going to have trouble going across horizontally, and it's not spatially friendly for us tall people. I can also stand up completely straight in this vehicle with absolutely no problems. And again, I'm 6'4". Something else, a little feature that the bus came with was this little thing, which is kind of like, you know, I saw what he had in mind. It's a really good storage unit. I think it would have been better if he installed it like along this side or even the back side. So we're going to end up doing that eventually. And then we're going to do kind of like a better version of this where I'm going to put outlets here so we can charge our cell phones or plug in whatever we want to plug in. Another cool thing that the bus came with in the bed frame is he actually kind of made some type of surfboard rack right here. So as you guys know, following my channel, I'm a big surfer, and this is sick for me. When I found out that there was a surfboard rack back here, I didn't even want to test drive it. I was like, I'm sold. Let's go. Well, I guess that's kind of it. There's not a lot of rooms in here, so you get to see it as you walk in, but we do have a lot of work to do ahead of us. But the good thing is, because it's already built out, we don't have to rush it. So we're gonna just be kind of spending the summer building it out slowly, having a good time with it. But I do have a good feeling that it's gonna go quicker than we think it might go. So follow along for the rest of the journey pimping this thing out. Subscribe to the channel, because we're going to be posting videos of gutting this thing out and making it even better and even cooler than it already is. It's amazing, and it's an amazing bus, but it has even more potential than it has right now. The setup right now is not very spatially conscious, so we're going to make it way more spatially efficient and spatially conscious, so we can even have more room and have space for the little one to play. And yeah, it's just going to be a stellar time. It's going to be an absolute blast. So please subscribe to the channel. It's literally free, and it really helps me out, and I'll help you out by showing you how I did this. So please follow along for more, and make sure to like the frickin' video as well, because that helps me too. Appreciate your time, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you're questioning whether or not van life or bus life or RV life in general is for you or not, just try it. For example, some girl came up to us in the Walmart parking lot the other day, and she was like, I've always wanted to like build out a van and make a sweet rig and just hit the road, but I'm scared to, and it's really like an intimidating process. And I was just basically like, no, you just got to do it. Just try it. It's so much easier than you think it is, and it's so much cheaper than people make it out to be. You don't need a $100,000 rig. You don't need all this crazy stuff. Just work your job, buy as you go, build it out as you go, and then eventually when it's ready, you can hit the road. It's way more doable than you think it is. I really think everyone needs to experience it at least some point in their life. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys for staying with me.
I appreciate
You guys for staying with me. Bye. Toodles.